Hi again. Do you hear that? Most times people say that's no good. That window will never buff out. Well, I like to prove some people wrong. I've buffed out windows with really hard wiper blade marks on it, and I tried all kinds of different stuff from that. I guess this stuff is the serum oxide or whatever you call it. But I was installing my countertops in my kitchen because I wanted to polish it. So I bought these, and you get them on Amazon, eBay, or whatever, or even probably a local place that sells marble and stuff. But these are discs, and they come with all kinds of differences of from 6,000 down to 50. I'm going to start off on an 800 grit. If that doesn't even show any progress, I'm just going to go ahead and go lower in the grit until I actually see some progress. This back window was given to me for my 356, so I got nothing to lose, but I don't want to break it. I actually need it for a template just in case I want to do a polyurethane or a Lexan material. I was thinking about it because the car, when it wrecked, it flipped over, and I did the best I can with the dimensions to make it true on both sides, dimensional and stuff. I had no window to correct the roof or any kind of template, so I made everything by measurements, pie shaped it and center lined the car, made sure everything was straight. So maybe the opening's a little bit lower, a little bit higher, I don't know. I seen a guy on YouTube fixing his yellow car. I forgot his name, but he had a flipped yellow 64, I think, or 65 356, and he attempted to put the windows in. He did a really good job. That kind of motivated me to buy this car because it was almost the same condition as his car. Actually a little worse. His fender was tore off instead of dented, but actually very worse than his car. But you know, it was all about the dollar and try to find the best price car. So what I'm going to do is, they threw this window in, being such nice guys, but I'm going to try to attempt this and see how it goes. So stay tuned. Okay, I was doing it with the 6,000 and no effect. Down to 1,500, it was getting me very frustrated. So I just said, screw it. I went to 100 grit, and it did get rid of the scratch, but now I have all this haziness. But now I'm gonna have to go back up on the grid game and make it higher grid. But I just wanted to get this scratch done, removed fastly, and I'm telling you, that scratch was deep. It would have no effect on any of those high grit discs. So I'm gonna go, start. I was gonna do 50, but I thought that was a little too aggressive. So here you go. The next move is gonna be just next phases, but look how hazy and awful it looks now. Now you see it at 400. Still bad, but it's starting to get smooth. It's hard to tell because the glare from the light above, but I'll show you right here, see? But I'm going to continue with the 400. That is gone now, that little etch. And I have, that's the worst of the whole window. So I'm going to continue with this 400 for a bit, and I'm going to go up to whatever they have higher. I think it's 800 is the next one. Oh boy, it sure looks like I screwed this glass up. Well, I'm just going to keep working on it. At least that scratch is gone, but look at that haze. Oh boy, look at those swirl marks. It's horrible. As you see, that scratch is gone, okay? But now it's very hazy, and I got residual scratches from the buffer. I went a little too low in the grit to start off, so I made some really nasty swirl marks, about the same as the scratch. So you gotta be careful when you do this stuff. You could really screw up a glass, but I'm learning my lesson, and I remember taking a nasty gouge out of a windshield, but I don't remember how I did it. I think I just used 2000 grit sandpaper and a buffer with water, but I just can't remember for the life of me. But that's where I'm going, in that direction now, and it seems to be working better. Even though this looks nasty right now, it's a great improvement than what it was a few minutes ago. After many attempts, I got rid of the scratch. You can't even feel it. I don't even know where it's at, tell you the truth, where it was. It has a few very small haze marks from the sandpaper, but it's almost perfect. Well, what I ended up coming up with, this will work, but you have to use it in incorporation with water. You have to be careful when you tip it, because you could put a gouge in the glass. So you have to be pretty experienced in sanding if you use this, but it works okay. But I ended up doing a different way, a combination of water, the ceramic oxide, and sandpaper. I started off just dry with 325, which removed most of the scratches and the swirl marks I had from originally, as you saw the other picture. Then I went to 600, same thing with water, and 800, 1500, 2000, 3000, 5000, 7,000, and then finally 10,000. Okay, that really made it glossy again, but it still needed to get rid of a certain type of haze. But so what I found out, I happen to have these sitting around. This is a wool back padding. You use it for polishing steel or aluminum. I happen to have that sitting around. I use basically what I had around the shop. So that worked the best. Plus, I use it with a combination of the serum oxide and this optimal, optical grade extreme compound from the chemical guys. It worked okay, but it's like I say, it's trial and error in trying your best to get it done as fast as you can. Now I learned to be a little bit more less aggressive in the beginning, and then your results will come out better. But I hope you learned something. But use water, just be careful. It takes time, but you could make a real crappy piece of glass into a diamond again. Well, I thank you for your time, and God bless.